The Executive, Arishem the Judge. Arishem is the prime celestial and the highest authority figure currently active in the MCU. He is responsible for creating the first sun, which introduced light to the universe to support life. However, his role is less like a god and more like a corporate executive managing a production line. He oversees the emergence, a reproductive cycle where planets are cultivated to serve as eggs for new celestials. Arishem views humanity purely as a resource. He calculates that the destruction of Earth is a necessary trade-off if it births a new celestial capable of creating thousands of suns. After the death of Tiamut, Arishem captured the Eternals to review their memories. He is currently conducting a judgment to determine if the human race provides enough value to justify the loss of a celestial. If the answer is no, he will return to exterminate the planet. The Scientist, Jemiah the Analyzer. If Arishem makes the decisions, Jemiah provides the scientific data. His role is to monitor the biological development of a seed planet. While other celestials focus on physics, Jemiah analyzes the genetics and evolutionary potential of the population. In the Eternals flashbacks, you can identify him by his sleek, emerald green armor. His job is to ensure the intelligent life forms powering the egg, in this case humans, are developing correctly to provide the necessary bioenergy. He treats civilizations like a laboratory experiment. If a species becomes genetically unstable or dangerous to the celestial embryo, Jemiah is the one who recommends a planetary reset. The Surveyor, Hargen the Measurer. Hargen functions as the data collector for the celestial host. His job is strictly quantitative. He measures physical statistics like energy output, tectonic stability, and most critically, population density. For a celestial to be born, the host planet requires a massive amount of energy, generated by a large population of intelligent life. Hargen runs the numbers to verify if a planet has reached that specific threshold. In the films, he appears as a massive entity in thick green armor. He is indifferent to a planet's culture or history. He only cares if the math works. If the population is too low, the birth is paused. If the numbers are high enough, he signals that the planet is ready for the emergence, effectively signing its death warrant. The Strategist, Nezarr the Calculator. Nezarr is the logistical planner of the group. He takes the biological data from Jemiah and the raw numbers from Hargen to model the outcome of an emergence. In the flashbacks, he is the Celestial in deep blue armor. His role is to ensure the physical laws of the universe support the host's plans. He calculates the structural integrity of the planet to ensure it stays intact long enough for the Celestial inside to fully mature, but not a second longer. If a planet breaks apart too early, the Celestial dies. If it doesn't break correctly, it could damage the surrounding system. Nezarr turns the destruction of a world into a precise mathematical operation. The Scout, Eson the Searcher. Eson acts as the scout and the enforcer. His primary responsibility is to search the universe for planets that meet the criteria for seeding. Eson is the celestial seen in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, where the Collector shows a recording of him using the Power Stone to wipe out a civilization. This scene established that celestials are among the few beings powerful enough to wield an Infinity Stone without injury. His job involves exploring the unknown regions of space to tag worlds for future use, or to prune worlds that have failed the host's standards. If Eson appears in the sky, it usually means a planet has been marked for either colonization or immediate destruction. The Communicator, Tiamut. Tiamut is the celestial that was incubating inside Earth. In the comics, his title is the Communicator, but in the MCU, he is the silent giant planted by Arishem 7,000 years ago. His birth was intended to destroy the world, but Thanos' snap delayed the process by reducing the population. When the Avengers brought everyone back, the energy surge woke him up. The Eternals managed to transmute him into stone just as he began to emerge, leaving his head and hand frozen above the Indian Ocean. This petrified corpse is now a major geopolitical asset called Celestial Island. It has been discovered that his body is composed of Adamantium, a metal stronger than vibranium. Tiamut is the first celestial to remain physically on Earth, turning a dead god into the planet's most valuable resource. The Anomaly, Ego. Ego is a deviation from the standard celestial species. While true celestials are armored and work within a hierarchy, Ego formed as a solitary biological brain drifting in deep space. Theories suggest he was a celestial miscarriage, an egg that hatched without a planet or instructions. This isolation caused him to develop a unique method of survival. He built a planetary shell around himself and projected a human avatar to interact with others. Instead of the standard reproductive cycle, he attempted a parasitic process called the expansion to consume other worlds and make them part of himself. He mimics the power of a celestial, but lacks their purpose, acting as a rogue element that seeks to assimilate the universe rather than cultivate it. Peter Quill. Peter Quill, or Star-Lord, was the only successful result of Ego's attempt to reproduce. Ego fathered thousands of children across the galaxy, hoping to pass on his celestial genes, but only Quill inherited the ability to connect to the light. This genetic bridge allowed Quill to survive holding an Infinity Stone and to manipulate matter while on Ego's surface. However, Quill was essentially a wireless battery. He did not generate power on his own. His abilities were dependent on his connection to Ego's living core. When the Guardians destroyed Ego's brain, that connection was severed. Quill lost his cosmic potential and became fully human, proving that Ego's specific strain of celestial power could be permanently extinguished. The Chairman, the one above all. This entity sits at the very top of the hierarchy. In the MCU, he has not yet appeared in the flesh, but his existence was confirmed by a massive statue in the Temple of Eternity during Thor, Love, and Thunder. He is distinct from the god of the Marvel multiverse. This character is specifically the leader of the celestial race. Based on deep lore, he oversees the host from a massive mothership larger than a star. Think of Arishem as a regional manager, while the one above all is the CEO. His authority is absolute. If he issues a command, even the prime celestial Arishem must obey. He represents the collective will of the Celestials, ensuring their grand design is executed regardless of the cost.